Welcome to the realm of astrology. This is your weekly horoscope from June 7th to June 13th. June 7th is a Monday, June 13th is a Sunday. So from Monday to Sunday, June 7th to June 13th, 2021. But before we begin, I want to let you know that I do daily horoscope videos, weekly horoscope videos, monthly horoscope videos, and monthly sun rising sign horoscope videos. You can watch them all on my channel on YouTube or on my website called www.realmofastrology.com. And please hit the subscribe button. All right. So this week, a few things are happening, and we'll talk about it generally because the details will be in the daily horoscope. So I'm going to give you an overview of the week, and these will be the most important events of the week, you can say. So I'll start with June 10th. Yes, June 10th is when the action begins. This week, we have a new moon solar eclipse in Gemini. And this is a big, big deal because a new moon by itself is a new beginning. When the sun and the moon meet up and they meet up once a month, we have a new beginning, a new lunar month. And during that time, we seed something. We seed something that will grow in the next 1 month. However, when it is an eclipse, as it is on June 10th, it's not just that the new beginning will be with us for 1 month or the energy of the new moon will be with us for 1 month. The new moon solar eclipse energy will be with us for at least 6 months, even longer. And eclipses are very powerful because first, they stay with us for a long time. Second, they bring about karmic destined events. Third, they bring information and insights. Fourth, they can even speed up events and put you where you're meant to be. If you've been working at something and it's not been happening, an eclipse has the power to make things happen really quick so that you are put where you're meant to be. To sum it all up, an eclipse is a very powerful point, and eclipses don't happen every month. They happen once in 6 months or so. So that's what's happening on June 10th. And this new beginning is in the sign of Gemini. And Gemini is our mind, Gemini is communication, Gemini is our immediate environment. So there's a new beginning in all these things, in how we communicate, in how we think, in how we perceive things, in our immediate surroundings. There's a change, there's a new beginning in those areas. And also, this solar eclipse, new moon solar eclipse, wherever Gemini is in your chart, that's where you will have a new beginning. Okay, so you can look that up in your chart, or you can watch my monthly sun rising sign video horoscopes to know where Gemini is in your chart and what the new moon will bring for you. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing happens on June 11th, which I believe is a Friday. What's happening? So Mars is going to change signs. Mars has been in the sign of Cancer for the past 40 days up until June 11th. And now on June 11th, it's going to leave Cancer and enter the sign of Leo. And quite frankly, that's a good thing because Mars in Cancer doesn't work very well. Mars is a masculine sign. It rules how we take action. It rules our courage. It rules our willpower. These are the things associated with Mars. And Cancer is a feminine energy. So they don't see, and Cancer is a very receptive sign, whereas Mars is a very go-getting energy. So it does not do its best when it's in Cancer. So somewhere for the past 40 days or so, taking action, willpower, all these things haven't been at their peak. Okay, but now in Leo, Mars feels more comfortable in Leo. It's a fire sign. Mars rules Aries, which is also a fire sign. And in Leo, we will be able to take that action, develop that willpower, and really do things, go get things that are close to our heart, because Leo is the heart. So for the next 40 days, we will be more able to take that action, more in a go-getting mindset, more in tune with our willpower, as Mars is going to be in Leo. And then another thing happens on June 11th, and it's that Mercury retrograde will meet up the Sun. Okay, and this is a point where we can receive a message or an insight or a piece of information connected to the past. Okay, so again, I do mention this in the monthly horoscope where it lies for each sun sign, rising sign, so you can watch that if you're interested to know exactly where it lies in your chart. But in this video, I'm going to keep it very short and just give you the overview of the week. Okay, so June 10th, we have an eclipse, a powerful new beginning, a new beginning that will stay with us for at least 6 months, if not longer. Then on June 11th, we have Mars changing signs, and this means how we take action, our willpower, our courage, our drive is going to see a shift in energy. We also have Mercury retrograde meeting up the sun, meaning we might have some insights, we might have some realizations, or actually receive some piece of information. And then I know this is not in this week, it's on Monday, June 14th. However, June 14th is an extremely important event, and I would like to mention it because in the next 1 week, we will be building up to it. June 14th is the Saturn-Uranus square. Now, Saturn-Uranus are going to square 3 times exact this year, but we will feel this energy all year and even next year. And this Saturn-Uranus square is happening after 21 years. So it's a rare energy to feel. And what does this energy demand from us? This energy's basic demand is to get rid of old things, old thought patterns, old structures, and embrace the new. And this energy also demands us to be who we truly are, be true to ourselves, be our authentic selves. And since these planets are squaring 90-degree angle, this process of changing, this process of letting go of the old and embracing the new, the process of finding out who you truly are and becoming that will not feel very easy. It will require change, it will require action, it will require adjustments. So that's happening on June 14th. These 2 planets are coming exact, and all this week we will be feeling that energy very intensely. So that's the third thing that happens. And again, if you want to know where all this lies in your chart, watch your sun, rising sign, monthly horoscope. I break it down for each sign. And I also want to mention that it really depends on where your rising sign starts. That will dictate the houses. So if you're a Pisces, for example, sometimes these events may be happening in a house that's connected to Aries. The Aries reading might do you more be more relevant to you. So it really depends on your personal chart, but general themes will be this. So what I'm trying to say is, if a particular sun rising sign reading does not resonate with you, go to the sign before or the sign after. Sometimes those events are happening for you at a later date than, say, right now. So it depends. And that's the background. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it short, and these are the highlights of the week. The details will be in the daily horoscope, so you can watch those if you really want to know the intricacies. And the monthly sun rising sign horoscope has the details for your particular sign, so I'm not going to go into that this week. But I will pick a card to give you an overall sense of the energy for the week, just one card. So let's see. Okay, it's fallen on the floor, so I'm going to pick it up. Give me a moment. This energy says yin. The card says yin. And yin is the female receptive energy. It's the feminine. And I guess this week is about going within. It's about receiving things. More than taking action, it's about receiving. And I think this makes sense because a solar eclipse is something where we've put in the work already. It's karmic, right? So we've done the work, and now we see the result of that. So we're going to receive something with the eclipse. And we will also receive some information and insights with the Sun-Mercury retrograde conjunction. So there's reception in that as well. And the overall message for this week is to sit back, relax, and receive, and go within. Take a moment to think about your thoughts, think about what you want, and go within. Somehow it's not the time for direct action. Somehow it's more a time for receiving the rewards for the action you've already put in. And I think in the larger scheme of things, Saturn did go retrograde on May 23rd. Pluto is retrograde Jupiter is about to go retrograde very soon on June 20th. Mercury is in retrograde, and retrogrades are periods where we receive rewards for the work we've put in. And eclipses are also karmic points. What is karma? Karma is you reap what you sow. So if it's a karmic point, we've done the work. Now it's the time to receive the reward. So sit back, relax, enjoy this week. Things will happen on their own. There's nothing that you need to do to make things happen. And this period between eclipses, we are in between eclipses till June 10th, is just that. It's karmic. We've done everything. We've done the work. Now is this point where the universe is going to say, okay, take this, do this is what's happening. So that's the energy for the week. And do hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I'm doing it a little differently. The weekly horoscopes I would go through every day in detail, but that doesn't make much sense to me since I already do that in the daily horoscopes. And the monthlies have all these events broken down for your particular sun rising sign. So you can watch those if you want that information. This is just to give you a brief overview on what the week will entail and what the energy is going to be like. So that's all I'll leave you with, and I will see you guys in one of my other videos. Bye.